as a fashion girl, it just will never leave my closet, and I will just accumulate more. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jordan. On my channel, it's just Jordan. Today's video is quite a different video for me, but I feel that there's a need for it. I need to tell you guys my favorite things. Honestly though, last week I did a video about a trend that I wouldn't say, you know, I'm its #1 fan, which is the clean girl trend. But the reason that I made the entire video in the first place was #1, because I thought it could be really interesting. And it was. And then #2, the most important thing was I told you guys about the clean girl aesthetic, because there is a lot of importance behind that trend. So I felt the need to make that video. But we gotta head back over to Jordan's corner of the fashion world. And in Jordan's corner, it is very extra. We are not minimalist over in this corner. It's important to have your basics, but I cannot wear basics every day, all day, okay? So if you did subscribe based just off that clean girl video, you are in for a surprise. But anyways, no, this should be fun, okay? And if you guys like this video, I'm considering making 10 things I hate in fashion, but I'm a little, like, I don't really like to make negative videos, but I do have some things that I hate. But yeah, I don't like people to feel a type of way or feel like I'm attacking them. It's literally just personal preferences. Just like this video will be all my personal preferences. I have my phone, as always. I have listed out everything that I'm obsessed with picture examples. So you guys are going to get some inspiration throughout this as well, okay? 10 things I'm loving in fashion, trendy and not. Okay, these are just things that I love constantly, and I will let you guys know whether it is a trend or if it's not a trend. We'll talk about it. Okay, so the first one I have is baggy pants, parachute pants, just very 90s type pants. So I will say a designer that has been doing this very, very well is definitely Dion Lee. As you can see in this picture as well, we can see they have the parachute pants with the green. It's kind of like a sage green, I guess you could say. One of you guys actually commented in my videos and asked if I knew of a dupe, because these pants, they are beautiful, but they are very high. And I have actually seen that Jaded London is going to be dropping some soon, so that's going to be a lot cheaper, and they're really cute and they look just like this. I'm just saying. Here's another picture of Dion Lee's runway show, but these parachute pants are in black. Baggy pants are just such a vibe, especially if you're somebody who's not a huge fan of showing off your shape. I personally do not mind showing off my shape, but I will say it does make me feel better about my body that day, because I'm not packing a lot in the lower body area, so I feel like when I put on baggy pants, it just really levels me out as someone who is not very thick. This is definitely a trend, I would say, but if you got it, you got it, and you can wear it forever if you want to. It's really something that's always been in fashion, but probably in different sectors, you know? Trousers are no exception for me when it comes to baggy pants. I do not want my trousers fitting tight. I'm not going to go type behind a desk. I'm trying to look fly. Nothing wrong with typing behind a desk. I've done it before. But I did it in baggy trousers. I love that they have the pleatness in the front. Definitely something I look for. But when it comes to baggy pants, we do not just have trousers, of course. I think the utmost best type of baggy pant, as you can see in this picture that I'm displaying of myself, which side did I choose? We'll see, okay? I'm sorry if I point my hand in the wrong direction. Sometimes I change my mind. In this picture you see of me, I have on some majorly baggy cargo pants. Now these might even be men's pants. That is the easiest way to go for the baggy look, no matter your size, because y'all know I am scrawny, but I will still go in the men's section because they definitely just give you just that baggy silhouette. Even when you ask for baggy in women's, it's like they add in shapes and stuff. I didn't ask you for that. I just wanted it to be baggy. The next thing I'm absolutely obsessed with in fashion, I want to talk about corsets, but most importantly, I'm kind of jumping over from the last thing that I mentioned into this next thing, which is corsets and cargo pants. That is the best combination. Now that, I will say, is majorly trending right now, and for very good reason. I just feel like it is so flattering. I feel like a lot of people could pull off a corset matching cargo pants. If you're looking for the corset to snatch you up a little bit in the middle and then to like even you out at the bottom with the cargo pants. But this combination is just the epitome of like the model off-duty look. You will see like all of them doing this. In this picture, I'm actually doing it with my IMG black corset. You guys know like the crop top and baggy pants look. So now we're elevating it to like a corset. There's tons and tons of different examples. I could go on and on all day showing you pictures of all the girls rocking this look. But most importantly, I feel like even though it's like so specific in what you're putting together, you can still freestyle and do it the way you want. As the pictures that I have shown you, there's many different ways to wear it. The corset and cargos combination is just that girl. Okay, the next thing that I have been absolutely obsessed with, this may be an unpopular opinion, I don't know, but understated designer bags. So what I mean by that is designer bags that aren't screaming what their name is. And I feel like what we will first think of course, is like the Hermes Birkin. Now, I wouldn't say I would never buy a Birkin bag. I'm in no position to buy a Birkin bag. And I'm not saying this because I'm not in any position to buy a Birkin bag, but I will say it's not that the Birkin bag is necessarily just the cutest out. Let's be real. But it is just a symbol all on its own. Just the way that it's shaped, the structure of it, you know a Birkin bag when you see one. And that is what I mean when I say an understated luxury bag. Here's just a few that I actually really enjoy. Starting off with this mini Loewe puzzle bag. Is she not cute? When you see this bag, you just know. It's a if you know, you know type of situation. And those are the type of bags that I have just been so drawn to. Like, I love seeing the girls wear these bags. Like, they're just being like low-key. Like, some girl, like the fashion girls know, and then like everybody else doesn't, but like, we see you, girl. I actually recently showed you guys this bag as well. So this is more of a contemporary realm. It's not exactly a luxury bag. And with that being said, you do not have to carry luxury bags for your outfit to look nice, okay? This bag is gorgeous. This bag is by Staud. I showed it to you guys when I was discussing affordable contemporary brands. So if you're looking for more stuff like this and like more affordable clothes that are nice, check out that video. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this bag. I have her in my lineup of bags that I want. There's just other things that I want first, but your girl can't stop buying tech. Look, anything for quality for you guys. I always pick technology over purses. That's not a flex. I'm upset with myself, okay? You guys will see. Anyways. So this next bag, you guys also have heard me harp over and over and over and over about this bag. So why not put it in here? We talking about things that I'm obsessed with, okay? So this is the Balenciaga City bag. The only thing about these bags, and I know they have smaller versions, but the only thing about this specific one, it is a little bigger. But like I said, this is a bag, if you see her and you know her, you know she is the Balenciaga City bag. She doesn't say Balenciaga anywhere on this bag. But if I see somebody walking down the street, I'm like, okay, this next one is definitely one I've also been utterly obsessed with. And it is this Bottega Veneta. I think this one is actually vintage too. I could be wrong, but she's absolutely beautiful. This is the croissant bag. I think it is kind of one of the bigger ones, but that is just the beauty of it. You see the structure, you see the quality, and you know that's just how Bottega rolls. Bottega is really big on like beautiful understated designer bags. Like, they don't do labels, but if you see a Bottega bag, you just know. You feel me? So that is the category that I'm loving right now. The bags that shape and beauty of them speak for themselves. Okay, the next thing that I have been loving, I know some people are not gonna like this, okay? Because every time I talk about Y2K, some of y'all be like, nah. I'm sorry, y'all. I really like it.
I'm sorry. Not everybody fits in the bad bitch genre. It's a genre.
micro mini skirts, and we cannot talk about micro mini skirts without first talking about the Miu Miu mini skirt look. This skirt, she's tired. Have you guys seen the memes? This skirt is tired, okay? Everybody's stylist has been pulling this skirt and throwing this skirt on everybody. And one thing I will say, this skirt has been proven to look good on a wide range of body types, which we love. Oh my gosh, like she has just been tearing it up. But we're not just going for the Miu Miu skirt look. I just used it because that's kind of like the most popular one. So I will say the micro mini skirt is definitely a trend. There's many variations of how you can wear the micro mini skirt. It does not have to be low rise and super mini, okay? There are options that are more high-waisted if you are trying to do a little bit of tummy control, or if you're not super comfortable like bending over. I would wear shorts underneath any of them anyways, but I understand, you know, even with shorts you just don't even want to give the idea. So there are some that are still mini but not so mini, but we're talking micro today. We're just talking micro. In this picture right here, I feel like is a really good example of how you could wear a micro mini skirt without being really, really revealing. She added a blazer to cover her butt. That's something I love to do if I have on something really small and I don't want y'all to see what's going on back there, okay? I throw on something that covers up my butt in the back. It's kind of like a balance, like you're really playing with lengths. I also wanted to include this picture right here. With this micro mini skirt, you can see, first of all, this thing looks gorgeous. You can see that she layered the button down underneath the mini skirt. This is also something you can do. This is something I do accidentally because I wear oversized button downs, and so when I wear them and tuck them into skirts, you just automatically see the bottom of the shirt. But you can definitely do it on purpose and it is still a look. Girls who like absolutely want to make sure they're not showing anything, grab you an oversized button down, throw it under the micro mini. You can still pull off the look. In fact, you can pull it off better because this is high fashion. I'm obsessed. They're just so flattering. So my next category are like these sporty race car / ski sunglasses. Picture, think about, I'm not even gonna put a picture yet. Think in your head what you think that looks like. If you don't know what that looks like, the epitome that I think of in my head is first the Bottega wraparound sunglasses. I wanted these so badly. I went looking in store because online they were all just humongous and I needed a smaller one for my little head. And I promise my head is little. My forehead, huge. My head, little. Okay, so I needed a little pair of sunglasses and they just didn't have any. So I just had to look at the girls from afar. If we go to the next ones, you can see these are kind of, I feel like these would be kind of more of the race car look, more so than the ski look, but these are the Marine Serre sunglasses. Obviously really pretty, obviously more understated than the Bottega wraparound, but you guys see the look that I'm going for. These right here are actually by Balenciaga, but Prada has also dropped a pair of sunglasses that look a lot like this, which I actually think I like a little more than these. But you guys, you see the vision. So this last pair, I'm obsessed. I really try to go out of my way not to pick up these Dior ski shades every time I get dressed because, you know, I like to switch it up. And I don't want to get on y'all's nerves or anything, but these are my favorite sunglasses. People ask me about these all the time for good reason. If you're wondering exactly what Dior shades these are, they are ski and I think they're called wraparound, but they're from the Galliano designer era. So yeah, what I like about these, just to give you a little insight because I'm not going to do a review on them ever, but they sit really close to your face and I think they're making a lot of like fashion sunglasses like that now. It's an interesting feel. I definitely recommend you trying it out. It definitely feels different than a regular sunglass. Obsessed with ski shades and the race car shades. Top tier. You can throw them on with the most classic of outfit, the most classic minimal whatever outfit, and it automatically like, all right, the next category that your girl is obsessed with. I think this obsession is probably going on about probably 5 years strong. We may be going 5 years strong with my obsession on this. I I looked at my Instagram and realized I actually don't wear a lot of these on Instagram, but I wear them so much in real life. So I'm gonna have to give you guys more pictures of me in these, and that is the oversized blazer. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you actually have seen me post up in one that looks very similar to this. It's not the same one, but it looks very similar, and I was just very like wishy-washy on whether or not I wanted to keep it. I asked you guys, and like most of you guys were like, girl, you should keep it, like you're a fashion girl, because fashion girls wear extremely big blazers. Now we're not really talking extremely big like the one that I have. We just mean oversized, like not your size. So when I do oversized blazers, I typically go 2 to 3 sizes bigger than my normal size. So I will wear like a small, and so I will go grab like a large or an extra large, something like that. As you can see right here, I'm wearing a oversized white button down as well as an oversized blazer. And this again, this is from the men's section, okay? Because that is the best way to buy blazers. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, then definitely just go to the men's section, because obviously they're gonna be bigger because they're from the men's section. I just feel like you can wear them in so many different ways. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can literally wear them with a dress, you can wear them with sweatpants. How many pieces can you do that with? There's not that many that are just that versatile. The blazer is so versatile, and that's why I love her. I love a piece that can just do so many different things. Like even in these example pictures, they are wearing blazers with bras. A blazer and a bra. What a combination. This might be my favorite. I thought cargos were my favorite, but I just feel like the oversized blazer will just never, as a fashion girl, it just will never leave my closet, and I will just accumulate more. You can never have too many blazers. I need more, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Alright, the next section in fashion that I'm absolutely obsessed with right now, and I feel like this has been coming more to the forefront. It's becoming more accepted, as it should. And that is androgynous fashion, but in my case, styling menswear. Obviously, I like this because you guys have heard me mention a few times in this video how many pieces you guys are seeing me in that belong in the men's section. So, androgynous fashion, it's like not picking gender roles when you get dressed. Because honestly, I'm just not one of those people that believes in gender roles as far as fashion goes. Like, how are you gonna tell somebody that they can't wear a dress because they aren't A or B? Like you're telling me a man can't wear that? Jesus wore a dress. Like, I just don't understand. I really just feel like the people who look the best in the fashion world are the people that really push the envelope, and they don't stick to their gender roles when they get dressed, because your gender role, if you stick to that in fashion, you can only go so far. And that is why I do like to teeter over onto the men's side, because it just adds more interest than like me wearing a tiny mini skirt and a tiny crop top all the time. Predictable. I mean, look, if that's what you do, I'm not attacking you, because I wear all of those things, okay? I actually personally follow a lot of men on Instagram, and the men that I follow are very fluid in their dressing, and I get a lot of style inspo and like ideas actually from men. Like, I'll follow their pages and I'll be like, oh, like I could do that this way and make it my own. Highly recommend. There are some fire dressing men out there, okay? Don't just follow the girls. Follow the men. Follow the non-binary. Those are like the most creative people. Okay, our next category. You guys have heard me talk about this too. And let me say, you guys, I should talk about all these things before, because like I said, they're my favorite, okay? So, the next category I'm obsessed with is elevated basics. Now, let me tell you, this is definitely a trend. But I actually liked it, and I'm not trying to be one of those people, I liked it before it was a trend, okay? Because those people are freaking annoying. I'm pointing this out because before, we didn't have a name for this. There was like the last couple of years, I was buying things and saying, I'm looking for something that's like, that has a little bit of I didn't have a name for it. And now we have a name for it, which is elevated basics, and I love it. It's just so much easier to describe, okay? And you're actually looking at one. So this is like a ribbed tank top but obviously you can see that it's not like your basic average rib tank top. So what makes it an elevated basic is a basic is just a white tank top. Take all of this away. But it made it elevated when we added all these crisscross and cutouts and just made it more interesting. I live for things like that. I live for pieces like that. And I kind of like that it is becoming a trend because it's making it more accessible for people. Before, pieces like this would cost so much. You would have to shop from small designers, which of course, still shop from small designers because they still got that fire, okay? They just do better and better quality. It's just easier to come by now. I don't have to dig so hard anymore to find it because I had to dig really hard to find interesting pieces before. I don't run into that problem as much anymore. Like even with this cardigan right here, so I feel like I'm talking about Bottega a lot, okay? But we saw our girl Aleli May in this Bottega Veneta cardigan, and as you can see, what's different about it, if you look at the bottom, it has kind of like some fringe going on. I actually saw a dupe going around the internet of this. I tried to get my hands on it. They just wouldn't restock the dupe, so I think it was, I don't want to lie, I don't remember where it was from. But very cute. It's not like your basic teddy coat or your basic cardigan. It's got something interesting about it. So this trend is like, it's not gonna be for everybody. It's definitely not gonna be for my clean girls, okay? Y'all know y'all not feeling this. Y'all not feeling this section at all. But the girls who do like to mix it up, shake it up, add some something different, add a little bit of spice to your outfit, you're gonna love an elevated basic. Like this mini skirt right here, I actually have the tan version. So cute. So all right, you guys, the next thing that I'm absolutely obsessed with in fashion right now are pieces that work multiple ways. And I feel like I don't have to explain that. Like, obviously I like it because it works multiple ways. Like, we love a piece that we can do different things with. And I don't even mean like you don't have to turn into another entire piece. I mean like things I can just adjust a little bit to make them just a tad different, to just play with my creativity a little bit more. So for instance, in this first picture, we have this white cropped button down. So as far as that goes, that's the strings attached. You can do different things with them. This is why I say I like strings so much. I don't know why I didn't mention strings. That should have been one of my points in 10 things Jordan loves in fashion. Strings. But you guys, now you're finally getting an explanation why I love strings so much. Number one, because they're dangly. Number two, you can do different things with them. So she can tie this shirt up in the front and just do a bow. She can tie it in the back. She can wrap it multiple times and just kind of add like a bondage look, you know, if that's something that you're into. Even in this next picture, this is a vintage skirt that I recently wore to an event. So this skirt is actually supposed to be worn down the middle and buttoned down. But I took that opportunity to turn it sideways, unbutton some of the buttons to give it like a side slit look, you know, multiple ways. Okay, we're not changing the piece, but we're just doing something different with it. Another time I could go out and actually wear it how it's supposed to be worn, so we love that. Even these pants right here, so again, it has like the strings around the pants. I'm not sure exactly what pants she has on. Actually, I think I do know, but I forgot the name. But if it's what I think it is, it looks like a black-owned designer that I've seen. Anyways, I'm sure that she could untie the strings, just let them hang if she's comfortable with that, leave the pants just completely loose, and we love that. Another piece that you definitely could do that with this spring and summer, swimsuit tops, especially like these wrap swimsuit tops. Obviously self-explanatory, you can wrap them in different ways. We like a swimsuit top because you don't have to just wear a swimsuit bikini top in the pool. You can throw it on with a blazer, do the bra and blazer look, throw on some trousers, and walk out. Of course, maybe not if it's like blatantly a swimsuit, but if it's got like kind of a look like this, definitely. So keep a lookout when you're buying your swimsuits this season. See if you can purchase some that you can wear not just in the pool. And then a white button down. You guys know a white button down is my holy grail. You can chop her up, you can wear her open with something underneath. You can half button it, you can tie it up, you can tie it in the back. So many different ways. A white button down is top of this list, okay? Who hasn't bought a white button down yet? Because I told y'all to get one. So I hope everybody in the comments has one by now, because I'm telling you, your closet will do numbers with a white button down. Okay, so this next thing that I've been loving in fashion. So you guys, y'all know last year, you know, we was locked up. They wouldn't let us out. Last year, they wouldn't let us go nowhere, okay? Or the year before that. And so when we came out, some of us lost our mind, okay? Me being one of them, I was one of the people who lost my mind. Like, I was never a person who really liked colorful things. Okay, I didn't lose my mind completely because I didn't really come out in colorful pattern things. Like, that's really crossing the line for me. But I did come out in color block outfits. Now, I'm not saying I won't ever do it again, but just not nearly as consistently as I was doing it, okay? Please, I think I archived all those pictures on Instagram. I hope. If not, I'm gonna do that before y'all go scrolling. If you just check out my old YouTube videos, you will see, okay? I've discussed this, okay? I don't feel like getting into why I was dressing like that, okay? Color is a trend right now, especially since the pandemic, because people are trying to go all out in dressing. But I think some of us have realized that complete color is just not our thing. So one thing that I have been loving in fashion that the girls have been bringing to the forefront is pops of color. Yes. Me and pops of color, we are here. Because I love the interest of a colorful piece, because I definitely get it. It's not really interesting to always look at outfits that have like no color. Like, I get it, it feels very repetitive. But when you add that pop of color, I personally feel like the contrast between a neutral piece and like a pop of orange, it just hits different, especially for my girls who are like me. Like, you do kind of like neutral colors. You like white and black and gray and tan and stuff like that. You don't really like to wear pink. Oh my gosh, throw on a pop. Throw on a pop of pink heels with a matching pink bag, or even a pink little crop top, white pants, and pink shoes. It looks so good. I'm obsessed with the pop of color. This is definitely something that you can pull out this spring and summer if you are also kind of like me and are not interested in like walking around looking like Mrs. Bubblegum. Girl, just get you little accessories that you can add little pops to your outfit with, and you're good. You are spring and summertime fine. All right, you guys, so those are the things in fashion that I am really obsessed with. I just wanted to give you guys reasonings why, because I have a reason for why I'm obsessed with all of those things. So not to say that I invented the wheel on any of these things. I'm really just trying to put in some of your brains, just remind you like, hey, this is here. Now, like I said, I can do a video on things that are not my absolute favorite, but I will tread lightly, okay? So you guys just let me know your thoughts on that. Also, I am beginning to work on the model off duty aesthetic video. So it's kind of going to be like the clean girl aesthetic video, but model off duty. A couple of people did tell me in the comments that you are interested in seeing something like that, which thank goodness, because that's gonna be a lot easier for me to pull off. I'm just saying that to say I'm in the works on it. I'm not ignoring you guys. When you comment and tell me the things you want, I really take note of those things, because of course I want to create content that people want to see, not content that people don't want to see. So when you guys tell me, that just makes it that much more helpful, and then I do not have to guess. So you guys can always just let me know what you are looking for. I'm always taking notes, always applying, especially if multiple people are saying that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my very opinionated video. Give me a like if you did enjoy this video. It will help push this video. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that too. Alright, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it and putting it together. And I cannot wait to see you guys again in the next video next week. So be subscribed. Okay. Alright. Love y'all so much. Mwah.